Good morning and thanks for tuning in. I'm Katie Lucas.
And I'm Spencer Muazid. Today's Monday, May 11th, and this is RT Today, brought to you by the Chestnut Burr. One of the best parts of getting a yearbook is having it signed by your friends. Let's hear it from one of Middletown's own, Mr. Kolsch.
Alright, so getting a yearbook was for me just one of those end-of-year things that I just really enjoyed looking forward to. And when you get older, then you actually look back at them in a much different way. I didn't really have anybody that, I had to have signed my yearbook first. I just know that I had a few friends that would take it and, usually the girls would write like a whole page or something and take it for a day or two. And then, what was the third? I can't really remember any specific thing that somebody wrote that was my favorite thing, but it's always nice to remember those connections and those relationships just with the years that pass.
On this day in history, in 1934, a 1,500-mile-long dust storm known as the Dust Bowl was spotted moving across the Midwest. The Dust Bowl covered 1/3 of the country and led to the Great Depression. Happy birthday today to Zachary Clayball, Christian Lugo, and Jasmine Marie White. Let's go to Katie Lucas with a wrap-up of today's headlines.
Much of Ukraine remained quiet on Russia's Victory Day and after, despite rampant speculation that the Kremlin would target its cities with missile strikes and bombardments. Odessa, however, was not so lucky as its residents were ordered to stay home Monday, and European Council President Charles Michel had to take cover during a visit with the Ukrainian Prime Minister, Denis Shmyhal. After 7 Russian missiles struck the southern port city, Ukraine's Operational Command South said, killing at least 1 person and injuring several others. On Tuesday, May 10th, actor James Cromwell glued his hand to a table in a New York Starbucks. Cromwell was protesting the company's extra charge for plant-based milk. The protest was supporting the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals organization. EA and FIFA announced that they're ending their partnership after nearly 30 years. The company announced that FIFA would be changing its name to EA Sports FC, starting in 2023. EA Sports CEO Andrew Wilson promised a quote, even more innovative and authentic experience to the growing football audience, unquote. That's a wrap. Let's go to Spencer Muazid with today's announcements.
Yearbook distribution is in the auditorium today during all lunch shifts. If you ordered a yearbook, or think you ordered a yearbook, or aren't sure if you ordered a yearbook, come by during your lunch shift to pick it up. You may not pick up anyone else's book unless Mr. Katie has received an email from that person confirming that it is okay to do so. His email address is noah.katie@fcps.org. Yearbooks that are not picked up will be distributed over the course of the next week. Marching Knights dance line auditions for the next season will take place on Tuesday and Wednesday, May 17th and 18th at 3:15 to 4 p.m. in the cafeteria. Participants should dress to dance both days. Marching Knights drumline auditions will take place on May 25th, May 31st, and June 1st at 3:15 to 4:30 in the band room. Please contact Mr. Shearer with questions about these auditions. In sports, there's another quiet night tonight in sports. But tomorrow, the boys and girls varsity track teams take on Linganore. The varsity baseball team takes on Hammond away, and the varsity softball team takes on Oakland Mills at home. Let's go to Aaron Katie with today's weather.
The weather is going to be nice with a high of 75 and not too many clouds. The UV is very high again, so make sure to get lots of water and wear sunblock. That's it for weather. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks for watching. You can find more content on mhsroundtable.com, or you can download our app, Student News Source, for access to our articles, videos, and podcasts. I'm Katie Lucas.
And I'm Spencer Muazid. Correction, yearbooks are not being distributed today. We leave you with this final thought.
Here's something to think about. Taste and glory in each and every day, and never be afraid to experience pain. By Sylvia Plath. I'm Haley Lucido.